Hi there, welcome to Jeff's Musical Car on a sunny day in Moncton, and this week I have Royalwood. Thanks for coming along.
Hey, it's my pleasure. My pleasure.
So tell me a bit about your music career.
Well, I mean, technically reviewers would say seven records, but they count all the EPs and stuff in there. But this would be record number 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What were some key differences on your latest that are maybe most obvious to you that maybe some people wouldn't have noticed?
I think the key difference on this one was every song on Ever After the Farewell was a co-write, which I've never done before.
Okay.
I've always just written my record, produced my record. And this one just happened naturally. I was in the UK and working with this amazing producer, and we would write in the morning and record by afternoon, and then by evening basically have this song done. It was super exciting to work that way, and you know, some of my favorite records of all time were co-writes, from the Beatles to like the best Tom Petty records. They're all written with Jeff Lynne and Mike Campbell. And
that's fair.
so I was like, I'm going to do an experiment. I'm going to do a bunch of co-writes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And recorded in the UK, is this something you've always done, or is this a new thing too?
This was a new thing. I mean, I've certainly toured there a lot and done a lot of European touring. But my last few records I've made in LA, and this time around I just wanted to do something different.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to use like the Beatles EMI console, and it's just, it was a pretty special, magical time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So getting right into the music, I'm so glad you released a video lately. Really cool idea. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, I mean, that song was written as a gift to my oldest brother when he was getting married, and I definitely wrote it about my parents because they to me were like this amazing example of what a couple should be.
Yeah.
And so I wrote the song years ago, and people have been using it as their wedding song ever since. Certainly my fan base, and every show that I do, it's requested, and people are always meeting me at the merch table saying, you know, this was our wedding song, and this is the song we fell in love to, and this is our first dance, and people are always sending photos, and you know, over the years you realize it's actually had a real impact on people's actual wedding day.
Yeah. That's a good feeling.
Yeah, it's an amazing feeling. It's really incredibly rewarding. So I asked fans to just send me your wedding photo from the wedding that you used that song at, and it was overwhelming, the response. I mean, we actually had to shut it down 24 hours later. We were like, we can't accept any more photos or videos.
Our drop box is full.
It's full. We're full. There's not enough time in 3.5 minutes to show every single photo.
Yeah.
Which was amazing. And then the response once the video was made, so we took all those photos and made this sort of homage to love and the song and weddings and commitment. And the song, yes, had a real viral exposure, which has been fun.
That's great.
They certainly seem to be passing it along.
Well, that was a unique way to present your song, and let's try it. Let's try in the backseat of a vehicle.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right,
here we go. As we are on our way, it might be a hard way, but as long as I'm with you, as we are on our way, it might be in harm's way, but as long as I'm with you, at the end of a long, long day, there is not much more to say than love. I'm so glad I met you. We may feel like folding, but as long as love is holding hands of me and you, the waves can be raging, for together we'll be hedging, as long as I'm with you. At the end of the long, long day, there is not much more to say than love. I'm so glad I met you. Do 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 do. Oh. Do 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 do. Oh. So winds can be blowing. Surely we'll be knowing my love. As long as I'm with you. At the end of a long, long day, there is not much more to say. At the end of a long, long day, there is not much more to say than love. So glad I'm into you. Do 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 do. So glad I'm into you. Do 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 do. Oh, so glad I met you. Do 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 do. So glad, so glad. Do 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 do. So glad I'm into you.
Awesome. Love it.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks very much.
One of my faves for sure.
Thank you. Same with my mom.
Yeah. Shout out to your mom.
Well, shout out to my mom.
So tell me about your road life. I've seen some of your posts on social media. You're a vinyl collector. Is that something you kind of take with you on the road?
It's definitely something I seek out on the road,
Yeah.
and we'll try to find a good vinyl shop. Vinyl and good coffee. Those are the two things that my band and crew and I are always sort of looking for on the road. That's been for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I was fortunate enough to release my very first record on vinyl years ago, and I've done it every record since.
Yeah.
I'm glad that vinyl's finally kind of taken off.
Yeah. The shops though, they're far and few between nowadays, but
Yeah.
but they're more of a treasure when you do find an actual good one.
Big time, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
Okay. So what's your plans for the summer? Anything exciting coming up that you're looking forward to?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely, there'll be some festival stuff coming in and some winery shows and all that fun stuff, but really and truly starting to write for the next
Yeah.
the next record.
Right into it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of US touring, especially in the fall, for the last record, but I have to start thinking about what this new record's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
I like to give myself lots of space to do it.
Yeah. Do you have a grasp of the kind of theme or the sound, or is it just kind of unfolding as
I definitely have a grasp of the sound. Theme, no, I'm just forcing myself to write every single day, and
Mhm.
I think to write something great, you have to write a lot of bad music.
Yeah.
You just have to. You just got to show up each morning. I read this autobiography of Dylan, and he would just all day long be typing on a typewriter, just lyrics. There's no song yet. He's just typing and typing and
Yeah.
typing and typing
until one clicks?
until something clicks. And something is like, it's in there, and I definitely try to do that. Treat it like a job.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you get to step back and be like, discern, that's good, that's not, that's good, that's not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I look forward to hearing it, and hopefully we'll see you back in the East Coast soon.
Well, thank you very much for having me on the show.
No props. So that's Royal Wood and Jeff's Musical Car. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.